Hey everyone, and welcome to the 4th Colossal Kickoff Character Breakdown. Today we'll be showcasing the Gashadokuro, who is a giant fire-breathing skeleton that consumes the souls of the damned! This monster was chosen by a poll on our Discord. If you're interested in voting on the next character breakdown, be sure to join the server with a link in the description. The Gashadokuro is probably the single most unique monster in Colossal Kickoff. Rather than running around the pitch like most monsters, the Gashadokuro towers over the field with its giant arms and powerful abilities. Its game-changing powers are balanced by long cooldown times and a unique resource management mechanic, and the way it interacts with the field and gets kills is very different from most monsters' approaches, creating a maze of flying soul orbs and fire that the warriors will have to navigate to claim victory. Mastering the Gashadokuro means understanding the right times to press the advantage with your abilities, as well as when to simply wait for your opportunity and keep the pressure on by shoving around your soul orbs. High-level Gasha play is kind of like a big game of pinball, except for instead of flippers, it's a giant fire-breathing skeleton! The previously mentioned shoving is possible because of one of the Gashadokuro's unique mechanics. Its two massive arms have hitboxes that can push the ball, as well as its soul orbs, all on their own. Of course, you can still pick up and quote-unquote kick the ball. The small green flame between your arms acts as your hitbox that works the same as any other monster. But using your arm hitboxes to launch balls far distances or quickly break down goal barriers is essential to the Gasha's gameplay. Even more than the ball, you'll frequently be using your arms to push around soul orbs. These fireballs are summoned when the Gasha kills a warrior, as well as passively by the shrines they can place on the field. The soul orbs roll around the ground just like the ball and deal damage to any warriors they come into contact with. 2 hits from a soul orb and a warrior's dead. However, the warriors do have a way to interact with the orbs themselves. By sliding into a soul orb, they'll turn it to blue rather than red. As long as it's blue, it's harmless to the warriors, but the Gasha can turn it back into a damaging red orb by hitting it with any of its damaging abilities. The benefit to all this killing, aside from just getting warriors off the field, is to charge the Gashadokuro's passive ability, Soul Collector. Every time a warrior dies, the meter will increase, in addition to increasing slowly over time. Once it's full, the next ability the Gasha uses will be powered up or transformed. Knowing when this passive ability is online is essential, as it will always affect the next ability you use. Try to kill as many warriors as possible to get as many powered up moves as you can, and deploy them well to swing the match in your favor. The Gashadokuro is the only monster that lacks a true basic attack. Its hand slam ability on the right trigger works quite differently and plays into one of this monster's primary gameplay quirks, its arm resource management. The Gasha, of course, has 2 arms, but they're made of brittle bone. It can use these arms as part of its abilities, but they'll disintegrate and be used up. They'll respawn after several seconds, but it's an additional cooldown time that spans both its hand slam ability and its shrine ability, as well as inhibiting the Gasha's ability to use their hitboxes to its advantage. The slam is quite powerful though. It has a bit of wind-up time, but kills all warriors in a large radius, pushes the ball and soul orbs a significant distance, and even stuns warriors that it near misses. You can also hold down the button to hold the charge time for longer, which you can use from exciting trick plays or trapping scenarios, or just to catch the warriors off guard if they've gotten too used to the default charge time. When powered up by Soul Collector, the hand slam has greatly increased range and power. The other ability you can use your arms for is summoning shrines. Tap the left bumper to cash in one of your arms to place a shrine on the field. The shrines stay in play for about 10 seconds and all the while summon soul orbs. This is a great ability to use when in neutral or in a defensive position, since it helps you start filling the field with obstacles to help you to start pressing your advantage. When it's powered up by Soul Collector though, the building you summon transforms into a gate. This gate does not summon orbs, rather it acts like a pinball gate. If you can shoot a soul orb through the gate, not only will it rocket directly towards the nearest warrior, you'll also gain a bonus barrier in front of the goal as a reward. This barrier goes away after a bit of time, and each gate can only summon the barrier once. But if you can get it lined up, you'll get a powerful reward that can help shore up the Gasha's somewhat poor disadvantaged state. This ability triggers no matter which color of orb is shot through the gate. The Gashadokuro's final and flashiest ability is its Fire Breath. The Gasha sprays a line of damaging flames across the whole arena. The Gasha is all about getting kills by flooding the field with dangerous obstacles, and the Fire Breath epitomizes this gameplay. While soul orbs require some setup and the hand slams can be difficult to line up well, the Fire Breath is huge and incredibly lethal, and it can even push the ball, making it a solid choice at the start of a point if you think your opponents are going to start by spreading out. It does of course have a long cooldown time though, so it's sometimes best to save it for breakaway situations when you have no other options. When powered up by Soul Collector, the Fire Breath both gets larger and spits out some soul orbs to help clog up the field. As the warriors, the Gasha's greatest weakness is its poor disadvantage state. While it may seem impossible to get through its maze of fire, if you can find one good in and get behind the Gasha's defenses, there's not much it can do. Coordinate, don't get too greedy, and when you see an opening when its abilities are on cooldown or there's a hole in the field you can get through, seize that opportunity. And keep an eye on its soul collector meter so you always can be prepared for what it'll do next. We hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the Gashadokuro, the giant fire-breathing skeleton! There's a lot to remember, but once you get the hang of it, it's one of the most fun and satisfying monsters to play. You really feel like the final boss when you're able to really execute its game plan well. We look forward to seeing everyone on the field as the Gashadokuro when Colossal Kickoff launches on PC soon. Until then, make sure you leave a like and comment on this video, follow us on social media, and subscribe so you don't miss all the latest updates. And share Colossal Kickoff with your friends if you're excited for the game. It really helps a lot. Thanks!